Abundance Show on Global Abundance Organization. The abundance means having everything more than enough. Having abundance mindset means having the positive mindset with growth mindset. And what the show is all about, I am featuring change makers, global leaders, the tech persons, and the professionals of the big names in their own field so that they can come and be featured on Abundance Show, taking us from scarcity into the world of abundance. So here is Same Maki. Assalamu alaikum, Same.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. أهلا وسهلا. Most welcome. I'm so happy actually to be with you today.
Thank you so much. My Egyptian friend living in KSA, he's a PMP project manager and has over more than 20 years, and he is now he is mentors of the mentor, and he is not only mentoring PMPs, project managers, but he is an entrepreneur and he is looking after whatever the electricity issues are there in KSA. He's handling them, tackling them off, and due to his project management, the whole KSA is sleeps well in their air conditions and they lit well, and the all power houses are working so well. And the credit goes to Same Maki. Same, please introduce yourself.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the introduction and the kind words. For me, I'm Sameh Makki. I'm a project management professional with more than 20 years experience of project management, especially in KSA and GCC. On the personal side, I'm a husband. I'm a father of three childs. I love communication too much, and I like to communicate with people. Again, to the career, I'm certified PMP and Agile certified practitioner. I have MBA from Leicester University, and I'm pursuing right now actually the GBA or Doctorate of Business Administration for Guglielmo Marconi. And all of my researches, all of my work actually coming under the umbrella of project management.
Thank you so much, Same, for a beautiful introduction, very powerful. Before I ask you technical questions on your profession, since you're a podcaster, you got the to head the podcast. What I mean, would you like to educate my audience about your podcast?
Yes, okay. I have a weekly episodes with podcast called Tahaddi Podcast. We are streaming actually our podcast on every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Saudi Arabia time, and all of the topics which we discuss coming under the umbrella of management skills development and as well also career coaching. So we are trying our most to empower and inspire the people, the professionals working in the marketplace to advance and develop their career on good pace, and as well also to develop their management skills, you know, to get promoted and to go to the next step.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I find in today's world, podcast is fastest way of networking, communication, and learning. And that what you are doing is amazing. How can people
Thank you
reach
so
you
much.
out for your Tahaddi podcast? And what does
How
this
many?
mean? And what does this Tahaddi means?
Okay. Tahaddi actually it's an Arabic word and its meaning like challenge. You know, like we are challenging ourselves and we are challenging our audience, and as well we are challenging our guests as well for the topics which we discuss. And you know what we try to do to give the people all the fundamentals, basis, concepts they need to go further and to go in a good manner actually.
Oh wow, that reminds me of Peter H. Diamandis, MD from USA. He's a Greek descendant person in USA, and he runs Abundance Show. I mean, I this is my Abundance Show is inspired by him, and he's one man army, and he's an entrepreneur. He's an influencer. He's got Moonshot podcast. So he also challenges his entrepreneurs to solve the world's the big problems like water, power, electricity, be it gas or or any like we have got like food problem, food security problem. So he is asking all the entrepreneurs, researchers, and investors, and all technical people from all professions. So I just the name Tahaddi reminds me of him because he's my mentor, and I value him a lot. So my
I have watched. I would like to say that actually, yani it's highly appreciated your efforts and your amazing episodes as well. Also, I have watched some of them and they inspired me a lot on both sides, on the personal and on practical as well. So keep going.
Oh, really? I mean, that's
Yes,
so kind of you. The so
yes.
kind words
Thanks a
for
lot.
me. And what I'm doing is for the globe. It's not from only one country. It's not for one region, not one like creed or sex or color. No, it is global. And the real meaning of the Global Abundance Organization is to unleash abundance of health, wealth, and happiness. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm tuned into abundance, and I'm trying to tune 8 billion people into abundance. So thank you so much for
Wow.
being one abundant person on my
Wishing you all the
podcast.
best.
Thank you so much. Sami, my first question: why do some project managers fail even with the right certifications and knowledge?
Yes, thank you for the question. It's amazing actually to start with this initiative. I will tell you something at the beginning regarding the project management. All of us as project managers have a journey of project management expertise and work. Normally at the beginning of every journey, we are going with the basics and with the essentials actually of any field or any industry which we are working for. And for the project management especially, there are two important aspects: the practical and the technical side of project management. And what I mean by technical, I don't mean that if we are talking about civil engineering it's technical. No, I'm talking about the technical of project management, like how to make or develop a good schedule, how to develop a good budget and monitor it, how to create a risk register and to follow up with the team regarding the risks you have. This is the technicality of the project management, I mean. So the two aspects technically, and the other side actually the soft skills or the important aspects of communication and the stakeholders engagement regarding the context of the project. Most of us as project managers concentrate more and focus more at the beginning of this journey on the technical side, and it's normal actually. If you get any professional or any person and you are assigning him as a project manager, the first thing comes in his mind that I have to be much strong in my technicality in the project management. So he will start to go and pursue technical certificates and the professional certificates like BMB and the CAPM and many others, and as well also to have more idea and the knowledge about the project management technicality, and that is normal. But when we are going through the journey, we discover something else completely. We discover that project management doesn't depend only on the technicality, but there is another important side, not less in the importance than the first aspect, has to be considered and we have to work on, which is the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders of the project which I'm working for? And as well also the communication, how the communication is getting to be actually between me and the stakeholders, and how I'm going to build the trust in the relationship between me and all other stakeholders. So maybe this is the first factor I can speak about and talk about regarding failure and success of project managers, and how to be considered to go towards the success side more.
Oh, wow. Before I ask my next question, I would want you to please get me your life journey.
Okay, for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, okay. يعني for me actually I was graduated in 2005, and I have engineering background, electrical power engineering. Directly after the graduation, I shifted to Saudi Arabia, and most of my experience actually here in Saudi, and it's my honor actually because the country here facilitates the knowledge in a good way. There is a system, many factors actually getting the people to develop their career in my opinion, more than any other place. I started my career actually in the construction field in Egypt, and after shifting as well, and most of my experience in construction management, but also I have some of my experience, mostly maybe 30 or 35%, coming under the project management, purely project management, like the project management offices. I started like site engineer in one of the construction companies. After that, I have been promoted to project engineer, site manager, project manager, project management consultant, and operation manager in some of the construction companies as well. And now I'm working under the umbrella of project management office as a project manager for two projects.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. The construction is my love site. So I love construction sites, and I'm from a family of builders. So what have you been building? I mean, what have you been managing uh, the building sites, or what did, if you can get us few names, or like the projects, big projects you've hold?
Okay. I'm building now in two parallel ways. On the my full time job, actually, I'm working on construction of electrical substation, and we are specialized in that. Actually, most of my experience coming in this area and the field. Substation, underground cable, and overhead transmission line, and this field specifically. And on the other side, I'm working as a career coach, so I'm building as well also to enforce the relationship between me and the. Thank you so much, wallah. It's highly appreciated between me and the professionals in the marketplace. So the podcast coming under this umbrella, I'm doing as well also career coaching sessions, one to one to many of the professionals.
My goodness, when you talk of mentoring somebody, teaching someone, or anything that you are extending your knowledge to the next. I am a member of. I've got a lot of membership in US, so Silicon Valley's, and I've got around one dozen my mentor there in Silicon Valley, USA, and I have other part of the world also from. So there is a community of 350 people in Silicon Valley. I am also one of them, and we believe all that it's a shame not to tell what you know. I mean, it's like the telling the knowledge that somebody's writing books, somebody's podcasting, somebody's right. The documenting their experience one how or the other. That's the noblest of the things, because the humanity has reached this development level just because of the such people who've been abundant. So you're an abundant person. I'm so proud of you. And you're a teacher, you're a trainer, you're a PMP professional yourself, and you are mentoring them. That's
Wallahi,
amazing side.
I totally agree with you. And maybe the point maybe not considered by many of people, that the mentor and the coach, they are inspired sometimes more than the mentee or the coachee, for instance. So whatever I'm doing with others, actually, it's giving me the inspiration.
Yeah, I believe the amount of energy you are putting into the universe, it is getting manifold back to
Yes,
you. So,
exactly,
so
exactly.
and as you also know, Randa Biden's book, the Secret. Also, there's a docu movie also, the secret on about the secret. That, I mean, whatever you can, with conviction, you make some decision. The whole world conspire for the happening of that for you. So that's what you are amazingly doing. I mean, I love you, my brother from another mother.
Thanks a lot,
He
Wallahi.
was You're such an amazing person.
Thank you so
My
much.
my next question: what are three biggest mistakes that cause failure?
Okay. If we talk about, thank you so much for the question. And concentration on the failure, it's sometimes is more important than the focus on the success, because when you get to success, you will get to know, for instance, some factors could enhance and improve the results. But when you get to the failure, you will get the lessons learned of others, so you can avoid them and directly get to success. So in my opinion, if I speak about three major mistakes could be done or could be considered by the project managers, and they do it unintentionally, and it affects negatively the results they get at the end or at the conclusion. The first one, not considering the communication in the right way. So focus and concentrating more on the technical aspect without considering the communication and stakeholders, it could be one of the mistakes. The second major factor I will speak about also, avoiding the professional work on the risk management. And this one, unfortunately, I have seen in many of the companies I have worked for. So the people are much caring about the schedule and the cost and the quality and the resources and the procurement and so on, and that is very good. But not considering what could happen and how it's going to impact my project, it's one of the major factors should be considered. So I will be prepared. I will plan for the responses actually when the risk happens on the ground, and how I am going to deal with it. So it's a very vital, actually it's very vital and important factor to be considered as well. The third thing, and I don't know, maybe it may surprise the audience, regarding the context of the project, where I'm working and with whom, and what is the environment around me. Considering this factor actually will give the project manager the ability to start to define how I'm going to proceed, how I'm going actually to deal with the problems, from where I'm getting my support, and when to ask for help. For instance, many people actually working hardly with their teams, and they are trying their best to finalize the tasks and so on. But they don't have the ability at a time of the challenge to go and ask for help from the right stakeholders, or from the right concerned people. It's very vital factor actually, and also not considered by many of the project managers, as I know. So the problems getting more and more difficult to be resolved, especially when we are getting to the end of any project.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I was just listening to an IT very high tech guy, and he was also talking about the communication and about the culture. Like, I mean, as you said, the last one, the context of the
Yes.
project. I mean, you need to take care of the flora, fauna, also, beside taking care of the stakeholders, and also, I mean, you need to be mindful of the culture, and maybe the timing also. At times there's some religious contexts also, not
Yes.
only geographical, not only climate, not only about something could also be cultural also, like social also, could be religious, could be anything. So that's amazing, you're that deep, man. And
Thank
again,
you
the
so much.
community, the
Actually, when we discuss, whatever could be acceptable in Pakistan will not be acceptable here, and whatever may be acceptable in Egypt maybe will not be accepted in USA, and so on. So understanding and having the business acumen and the project management work acumen actually while you are working with other people, I believe that it's one of the mindset should be considered by the project managers for development and enhancement.
Thank you so much. And third, you talk about the project risk mitigation, like projects risk, professional risk management. So these were the three risks that you are taking care of. Oh my goodness, this is so educational. I'm loving it. If someone just became a project manager today, what should they focus on the first 90 days?
Wow, it's a human resources question actually, you know. لا لا,
Yeah.
it's very fine actually, you know. يعني I will not concentrate more regarding the soft skills and its importance in the project management. But if I have a person right now and coming for me for coaching or for discussion and conversation regarding, you know, I'm going to start my career in project management, what can I do, and on what aspects I have to focus, I will say to him clearly, يعني, you know, focus on this one, focus on the mindset. Work with your team on the technicality and be strong in your technical skills in project management, but as well you have to be a master of communication, soft skills, especially negotiation, for instance, and emotional intelligence. You know, finally, when we are talking about project management, we are talking about not tasks manager. We are talking about people manager or people leader. You know, so we have to consider their emotions, what motivates them, what can you know, give the inspiration from time to time. So the mindset, the soft skills, and one of the most important aspect as well regarding, you know, the follow up, how you are going to make follow up with your team on the tasks which you have agreed on until you are concluding these tasks and deliver it to the concerned persons. So I will say to him, I will say to this guy actually, take care. It's not technicality only, but there is another important aspect you have to consider: the mindset, strategic thinking, some of the most important soft skills like negotiation and emotional intelligence, and the follow up until you getting to the conclusion.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you blow my mind. I mean, you got such a huge, deep knowledge. And I mean, I was just thinking, I mean, you're handling a lot of things. It's not only the electrical, I mean, you're an electrical power engineer, hardcore engineer. Then you are a mentor for the project managers. And then you're also physically, you are handling the old task by yourself. Then how do you balance your work with your life and with your, just you got three children also, your wife, and you know, the family is full-time job also. So now how do you balance your life?
I will take a word actually of one of the American actresses, you know, who has been questioned the same actually with the same word, and he told that clearly, you know, it's not balanced at all. You know, it's so difficult to balance between, you know, many of the aspects which you are working on at the same time. But you know, يعني my tip, and maybe I'm not in a position actually to advise others, but you know, the one who has a passion in something, I'm sure that he is getting to work on it, and to and you know, to discover himself actually while he is enjoying doing what he likes and what he loves. And you know, يعني time management and its techniques available, and I'm sure that many people are exposed to those techniques, but you know, trying our best to be a good employee at the company, to be a good coach actually, and having the good time with my clients, for instance, from time to time, to have you know, to have some slots as well also for the research and reading in my field, and even on the social life and other personal aspects. And you know, trying to invest as well also in the weekend, maybe few hours. I'm sure that it's going to inspire many people to get to more results and more achievements.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Thank you.
حبيبي.
Thank you so much, Bibi. Okay, my next question is, if you could give every project manager one piece of advice for the long term success, what would it be?
Okay. Uh, if it will be a one tip or few words to my beloved one, the project manager, since I'm going into the same journey. Do your best. Don't leave anything missing. If you discover and define that there is aspect, I have a gap here, work on it hardly. It's it's going to enforce the personality and the career itself regarding the project management. And the second word I'm going to say, actually, be authentic. Be authentic. That means, be yourself. While you deal with people, while you have the relationship with other people and the stakeholders of the projects which you are working on, be honest, have the required integrity. Those factors actually will enforce the trust between you and others, and will help you and support you a lot to achieve whatever you are planning actually to have at the end of the journey. So maybe if two words, be authentic.
This is Sameh Maki, an Egyptian buddy working in KSA. He is electrical power engineer, PMP, and he is not only PMP project management professional for himself, but he is a mentor. He has mentored a lot of project management professionals, and he is running electrical power projects in KSA and construction sites also. And he's a training. And the one thing I love the most is he a podcaster. He runs his Tahaddi podcast, and I would want all people who are project managers and those who are into any directly or indirectly managing projects be on his podcast and be his mentees. So anything that you would want me to ask that I could not ask.
No, والله يعني whatever we have discussed, I'm sure that it's going to hit the people mindset to think about it more. What I would like to say at the end of our session, I highly appreciate the invitation. I'm so happy, really. We have got this discussion. I'm sure that maybe we were planning for this session from long time, but alhamdulillah we had it today. And really, I appreciate whatever you do. It's a great value, and you are adding value actually to the professionals in the marketplace.
Thank you so much. In fact, my whole effort is to bring people together, talk to each other, have the conversations, because everyone is so busy. So that's I'm creating video books, short video books. Like, I mean, if somebody wants to be a project professional, PMP like yourself, he can watch this, and then they can reach you out. You are available on LinkedIn. You're available. You've got your own websites, and Tahadi podcast is already there. So you're doing amazing. I really love the work you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you so much.
lastly, the message to the planet.
The message to the planet, I will get from your words regarding I believe in this concept, and the book title, Die Empty. Whatever you can do, whatever you can support, whatever wallah you can deliver to others and support others and help others, do it without any delaying, without any kind of procrastination. Nobody of us actually know when we are going to die at any time, and we are all exposed to that. So do the good things so the people can believe in the goodness in this world.
I have never had such an amazing last message ever. This is the best of it. Die
Thanks
empty.
a lot. Thank you so much.
I
Wallah.
am
Thank you so much.
so this gets me tons of energies that you're doing for the globe. That you're such
Thank
an
you so
abundant
much.
person. I am so happy.
Wallahi,
I'm so
it's highly appreciated.
I am so proud to have a friend like you, Sami. I mean, come to
It's my
Pakistan,
honor.
Habibi.
Really, it's my pleasure. Yes.
Come to Pakistan, Habibi, and be my
Yes,
guest.
sure. I will do. It's on
Sure,
my
yes.
plan,
Yeah, really, come over. We'll
Yes,
have
for
podcast.
sure.
We'll run Tahadi from this place, and also global up.
Habibi.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Stay blessed
Thanks
and
a
bye
lot.
bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Bye.